Hey guys, it's Eric and today we're poolside once again, checking out Aiper's newest pool cleaner, the Aiper Scuba S1. Let's check it out. All right, first things first, I want to thank Aiper for sending this out to me for a full honest review, but this is not sponsored in any other way. Now, the first thing that you need to know before you decide to buy this is that there's 4 different modes. Not including off, obviously. That would be a 5th mode if you consider it a mode at all. So the first mode is the auto mode, and you're probably going to be using that the most. That will actually run the robot on the wall up to the water line for 50% of the battery, and it'll just keep on going around to the batteries at 50%. Once it reaches 50%, it is now going to go ahead and clean the floor. It's a little bit different than last year's model, which was reverse. I actually like to clean the floor first, so I wish there was some way to change it back, but unfortunately there's not, and you know, it all gets cleaned eventually. I'm just going to throw the robot in there when we're done with the pool, and it's just going to run for the 150 minutes, and then the next day I take it out and charge it up and it's good to go, and the whole pool is nice and clean. Now the second mode is running that entire battery life, which, like I mentioned, it's about 150 minutes of battery life. I actually got it about 3 hours, but understand, you know, when it's brand new, it's going to last, the battery's going to last a little bit longer. So it did about 180 minutes in my testing, but they definitely have a spec of 150 minutes. Now that second mode, like I said, is your wall mode. That's going to clean the entire wall and water line for 150 minutes, and it's just going to keep on going around your pool until it runs out of battery, and then it's just going to sit at the bottom of the pool until you come pull it out. The third mode is when it's going to clean the bottom of the pool or the floor to run the 150 minute battery until it runs out of battery. Then it's going to go to the edge of the floor, and then you're going to have to pull it out and charge it up. Now, new in the Scuba S1 this year is a 4th mode. This is the eco mode. I kind of call it vacation mode. So it's going to clean your floor for 45 minutes every 48 hours up to a week. So if you go away, you can put it in eco mode and kind of just do a little cleaning every other day, just to kind of pick up some of the stuff on the bottom. And then when you come back, there's less to clean. Now, the second thing that you're going to want to know is new this year, they have the tracks instead of the wheels. With these tracks, it's just going to make it a lot easier for the robot to maneuver over it. Plus, I noticed that it does a lot better on the steps. It's still not great on steps. It's not going to come above the pool line. So 2 of my steps here, you can see the water is kind of low. It only got to 2 of the steps. And because my steps are very narrow, it didn't really spend a lot of time on the steps. But this is still better than what it did when it had wheels. So definitely having the tracks is a huge plus in my opinion. But it could still do better on steps. And the third thing that you need to know is that this does an amazing job at cleaning. It uses what they call the Waypath Navigation 2.0. It's exactly the same as their previous models. They just renamed it. It kind of goes in a straight line. Sometimes it kind of deviates and kind of have a mind of its own, but it really cleans in a nice straight lines. So it makes sure that it gets most of your pool and it's not going to miss any areas. Obviously, everyone's pool is going to be a little different, and if there's something in the way, it's going to throw it off, might send it in a different direction. But with the 150 minute battery, it's definitely going to get your entire pool at least once, sometimes 2 and 3 times. And in wall mode, it's going to come up to that water line. You can see the brush in the front, and it's just going to really kind of clean up right against the water line, where I usually have to take a sponge and kind of wipe it down every month or so. This automatically does it. So I love that wall mode where it comes above the water line. It really does a nice job, and it's easy to clean out the basket. The basket's easy to get out and just spray it down and then charge it up, which, by the way, as a added bonus, a fourth thing that you need to know is I absolutely love this new charger. It's smaller, it's easier to use. Wire could be a little bit longer, but still made it work. One thing to keep in mind is where you plug this in, that is the brick. So if you have other things plugged into a very tight space with another outlet, that brick is definitely going to be in the way, so just keep that in mind. But overall, definitely much better power charging solution. It's easy to plug into the robots, and like I said, this thing does an amazing job. I really like to see these improvements that Aiper has done this year, and I can see why it won a CES Innovation Award for 2024. Really great job by Aiper. 2 thumbs up here. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you guys have any comments or questions, definitely hit me up. I'm continuing to use this all summer long. If I have issues or concerns, or if you have any issues or concerns, definitely leave them down below, and I will definitely answer them to the best of my ability. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. See you guys on the next one.